All right, brovs, we got the thrift book delivery, and should be my copy of Clarice Lispector's Apple in the Dark. But we shall see. Come on, this more. Oh, there isn't a printing slip in there with all my info. This is painful. This is almost as painful as me picking off stickers. At least they wrapped it in cardboard, which is shocking. There's the book. First edition. 12 free meals. Thanks. First edition. Apple in the Dark. Great camera work. Let me pause this and rip this plastic open. There's the apple. Focus. Apple in the Dark by Clarice Lispector. $73 book. Not cheap, but to my way of thinking, probably worth $150 since copies with her, with the original dust jacket, go for about 100, not 150, but about 300. 250 to 300. I will say that this book's probably worth 150. That's just my guess. Copyright 1957, Alfred Knopf. Copyright 61, first American edition. 1967, Alfred A. Knopf. Translated from the Portuguese with an introduction by Gregory Rabassa. By creating all things, he entered into everything. By entering into all things, he became what has form and what is formless. He became what can be defined and what cannot be defined. He became what has support and what has no support. He became what is crude and what is delicate. He became every kind of thing. That is why wise men called him the real one, the Vedas, the Upanishads. How a man is made. Good luck reading that chapter, 122 pages. That'd have to be broken up. And this is the introduction that made an impression on me, because when I first read it, I don't know where I read it at, but Clarice Lispector was born in Chekolnik, Ukraine in 1924, a purely incidental fact in her life. And I was wondering what that's about. Why is it incidental? As her parents, already en route to embark for Brazil at the time, had merely paused in their journey long enough for their second daughter to be born. The family settled in Recife, and Clarice attended school there until the age of 12, when the family moved to Rio de Janeiro. Clarice completed her secondary schooling in the capital and entered the Faculty of Law at the university there, from which she was graduated in 1944. In 1943, she had married Maury Gurgel Valente, a fellow student who entered the Foreign Service of Brazil upon graduation. Her husband was posted to Naples in 1944, and Clarice spent many of the following years outside Brazil, 8 of them in the United States. She did most of her writing abroad, and her 2 sons were born overseas. In 1959, she returned to Brazil, and she has lived in Rio de Janeiro ever since. I don't know if they're trying to discount her Ukrainian heritage, but I just thought it was odd that they mention it as a insignificant. How a man is made. Let's see if there's. Oh, look at that. Thrift books. You didn't tell me about that. Not that it would have mattered. Dog-eared pages everywhere. And what person, what monster got rid of the dust jacket to this? But yeah, if anyone wants to buy this for $150. Oh, I see. There isn't. They are small chapters. So what's that? Page 10. That's page 3. So yeah, 7 pages. I was going to say 100-page chapter is insane. See what's in the back of the book. SC. A note on the type. The type of this book is set in Electra, a typeface designed by William Addison Dwiggins for the Mergenthaler Linotype Company and first made available in 1935. Electra cannot be classified as either modern or old style. It is not based on any historical model and hence does not echo any particular period or style of type design. It avoids the extreme contrast between thick and thin elements that marks most modern faces and is without eccentricities which catch the eye and interfere with reading. In general, Electra is a simple, readable typeface which attempts to give a feeling of fluidity, power, and speed. W.A. Dwiggins, 1880 to 1956, was born in Martinsville, Ohio, and studied art in Chicago. In 1904, he moved to Hingham, Massachusetts, where he built a solid reputation as a designer of advertisements and as a calligrapher. He began in an association with the Mergenthaler Linotype Company in 1929 and over the next 27 years designed a number of book types, of which Metro, Electra, and Caledonia have been used very widely. In 1930, Dwiggins became interested in marionettes and through the years made many important contributions to the art of puppetry and the design of marionettes. Composed, printed, and bound by American Book Stratford Press, Inc., New York. Typography and binding design by Anita Carl. I should show the last page of the book without looking at it myself. Should I? That would be an ultimate spoiler. I'm not going to look, but you can look if you want. Don't look. How many pages is this? 300 and some. Woo. Woo, 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 woo. Generally nice corners. Oh, it's got a red top. There's the wild apple, bruv. The apple and the dog. No, that's that.